Orpheus, the poet, the musician, his voice could charm the birds from the sky, his lyre could make the trees dance. He was the son of Apollo, the god of music and light.
Eurydice, a nymph of grace and beauty. She lived in the meadows and forests.
Their paths crossed one spring day. Orpheus played his lyre, his music weaving magic in the air. Eurydice, drawn by the melody, stepped into the clearing. Their eyes met. Orpheus, captivated by her beauty, poured his love into his music.
Eurydice, enchanted by his melody, swayed to the rhythm of his heart. It was a dance of love, a song of longing. He sang of her beauty, her grace, her laughter.
She listened, her heart filled with joy and love. They found solace in each other's arms, their love a beacon in the world. Their love story blossomed, a tale whispered on the wind. They married under the sun's warm gaze, their happiness echoing in the rustling leaves. For a time their world was perfect, their love a shield against sorrow, but fate, as always, had other plans. One fateful afternoon a serpent lurked in the grass. Eurydice, unaware of the danger, walked into its path. The serpent struck, its venom swift and deadly. Eurydice, her laughter silenced, fell to the ground.
Orpheus, hearing her cry, rushed to her side. He found her lifeless, her beauty forever stilled. His heart shattered, his music turned to mourning.
The world lost its color, the birdsong ceased. Orpheus, consumed by grief, refused to accept her death. He vowed to defy fate, to bring her back from the clutches of the underworld. His love, his only guide, led him to the depths of despair, to the realm of Hades. He ventured into the underworld, a perilous journey into the abyss, where no living soul had dared to tread before. He crossed the river Styx, the boatman Charon ferrying him across the waters of death, the river that separated the world of the living from the realm of the dead. He passed Cerberus, the three-headed hound, its growls echoing in the darkness, a guardian of the underworld that few could bypass. The underworld, a realm of shadows and whispers, greeted him with chilling silence, a place where the souls of the dead wandered aimlessly. He walked through fields of asphodel, the scent of forgetfulness heavy in the air, the flowers representing the souls of the dead.
Finally, the gates of Hades loomed before him, massive and foreboding, with smoke and flames licking at their edges.
He reached the throne room of Hades. Hades, the god of the underworld, sat upon his throne, his gaze cold and unforgiving, a ruler of the dead.
"Who dares to disturb my realm?" Hades' voice thundered through the dark hall.
Beside him stood Persephone, queen of the underworld, her beauty a stark contrast to the surrounding gloom, her presence both comforting and unsettling.
"Orpheus, what brings you here?" Hades' voice was stern, demanding an answer.
Orpheus, his lyre his only weapon, prepared to face the god of death, his heart heavy with determination and hope.
"I come for Eurydice." His voice was steady, filled with love and desperation.
He played his lyre, his music a lament that echoed through the cavernous hall. He sang of his love for Eurydice, his voice filled with pain and longing.
Her beauty, her laughter, the joy she brought to my life.
His music, a symphony of sorrow, softened even Hades' cold heart.
"Please, Hades, show mercy."
Persephone, tears in her eyes, pleaded with her husband to show mercy.
"Very well, I will hear his plea."
Hades, moved by Orpheus's devotion, agreed to hear his plea.
"I beg you, return Eurydice to the land of the living. I promise to cherish her, to honor her memory."
Hades listened, his expression unreadable. The fate of Eurydice hung in the balance. Hades, after a moment of heavy silence, spoke, his voice echoing through the cavernous underworld.
"I will release Eurydice, but with a condition. A condition that will test the very limits of your love and resolve. Orpheus must not look back at Eurydice as they journey out of the underworld, not even a fleeting glance. If he glances back even once, she will be lost to him forever, condemned to remain in the shadows."
Orpheus, his heart pounding with hope and trepidation, agreed to Hades' condition, knowing the stakes were unimaginably high.
"Thank you, Hades. Persephone, your mercy will not be forgotten."
He turned and started his ascent to the world above, Eurydice's spirit following close behind, her presence a constant reminder of his mission.
"I must not look back, no matter what."
He climbed the treacherous path, his heart filled with both joy and fear, each step a battle against his own instincts. He could feel Eurydice's presence behind him, but he dared not look back, the weight of his promise heavy on his shoulders.
"Stay strong, Orpheus. You can do this."
As they neared the surface, a sliver of sunlight pierced the darkness, casting a hopeful glow. Hope surged through Orpheus, urging him forward with renewed determination. But doubt, a cruel tormentor, whispered in his ear, sowing seeds of uncertainty.
"What if she isn't there? What if this is all in vain? What if Hades tricked you? What if this is just another cruel joke?"
He hesitated, his resolve wavering like a flickering flame. He longed to turn, to see Eurydice bathed in the sun's warm light to confirm her presence. He fought against the urge, reminding himself of Hades' stern warning.
Just a little further, just a few more steps.
But the doubt proved too strong, an insidious force. He couldn't resist the urge any longer, the temptation overwhelming. He turned, a look of love and longing on his face, hoping to see her one last time. And then she was gone, fading into the darkness. The sunlight vanished, plunging him back into darkness, his heart heavy with despair. He had failed the test, his love undone by doubt and fear. Eurydice was lost to him forever, a tragic victim of his own insecurities.